Hi, hello. I should say good evening because it's like 20 past 11 at the night time. This week has flown by. I'm sorry if I'm covered in GG hair. He's gone home. But I haven't done hardly anything. This week was going to be an absolutely get stuck in and get things finished week. But it hasn't. Well, I've got a parcel come today. Make sure I'm not showing anything. I'm pretty sure that I can't actually show you much in it because it's from Amy. Thank you, Amy. It arrived late this afternoon. I haven't been on Facebook, otherwise I would have left you a message. I'll I'll post this kind of up the wall. We're either getting nothing for days or we're getting a handful. I'm just not opening this very well. And I've got a feeling that I'm not going to be able to show you anything that's in it anyway. I think Amy holds the record for... Oh no, I think I hold the record for how much tape I can put on one box. Yeah, it's from Amy. But the reason why I've opened it is she did tell me that I had to eat some biscuits that were in here, so I presume those are on. Everything else is wrapped up, so I'm not going to touch it. I've got to Jan a little parcel and another little parcel there. And I've got another one from Chris. Thank you very much, Critter Kid. And Cameron. Chris and Cameron. It's a Christmas present wrapped in paper, so I'm not going to open it. Sorry about that, people, but I'm just not going to open it. I know, I'm just a torment, haven't I? But they look very, very nice, those biscuits, so... They were the ones that had instructions. I could open the package, but purely so that I could eat the biscuits. Thank you, Amy. I've got my mug of latte, so I might just try one of those later. But I won't eat it on camera because it's ugly. You know, when you're spluttering biscuit crumbs everywhere, it's ugly, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I went up to the post office again today. I didn't take you with me because by the time I'd got up to the post office, it was really dark, absolutely dark. And I was going the same route that I'd been before, so. I posted two things off, one to America, one to Germany, two things that had been from my Etsy shop. Every bit helps, ladies, thank you very much. Looking for gifts, don't forget me. Because it's getting really late for posting to America now. I think there's one whole week left. Well, 6 days left now because it was 1 week today. And as it's almost tomorrow, yeah. What am I doing? Well, I'm still I'm on the second sleeve of this that seems to be taking me forever. You keep making me smile because you keep saying, oh, you're such a fast knitter. I feel as though this has taken me forever. I can't remember when I started it. I'd have to look back in my video when I started it. I know I started it before the family went on holiday and they're nearly almost due to come back. That's another thing I was going to do so much while they were away. You know, I still need to hoover up, do everything. So that is going to be, obviously going to be, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Well, I started my niece's cardigan, my other niece's cardigan, because I was going to do this cardigan out of the inside crochet, which is very nice, which is that one there, until I started the pattern. You know how much I hate 7 loops on the hook and pull it through. You guessed it. It didn't look like that kind of stitch, but that's what it was. And I started it and it was all in one all the way across. And I only did one row, but the little bit of, well, your single crochet if you're in America, my double crochet, for the ribbon at the bottom, yeah. And I did one row of this bobble stitch and I ran out, whoa, one ball completely gone. So I thought, this is not good. because my niece likes her cardigans a little bit longer than the pattern. So I thought, I'm not good at this. It's just not going to go anywhere at all. So I changed it to my trusty, I call it like a moss stitch, because it's, in England it's 1 treble, 1 double crochet. In the US it'll be 1 double crochet, 1 I can't get the hang of this. 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet if you're in America. Why do we always have to be so different? So anyway, for me it was 1 treble, 1 double crochet. And she's not that big, honestly, it's just that it's all done in one. Love the colour. That's 1 ball, so it's, you know, it's going to be whatever. So I might sort of stop after a couple of balls and do the sleeves, because that gives me an idea how much I've got left to play with to make the cardigan, you know, as long as I can. She doesn't have extra long arms like my younger niece, so that's not a problem, but she has longer arms than me. But the world has longer arms than me because I was born with little short arms. Dina will understand what I'm talking about, the short arm syndrome, where we can't reach things off the top of the cupboards and we have to ask for help in supermarkets. That was before I was in my scooter. Now I'm in my scooter, I have to ask everybody for help because I can only see the middle layers. Can't go further above and I can't go, well I can go lower down, but the last time I tried to lean, me and the scooter went into the shelving unit, so that was quite good. No wool, I'm sorry, I've not ordered any yarn. I'm trying my best not to. I literally have got nowhere to put it until I get my room sorted out. So we'll see. Anyway, I did get something come that I'd ordered in August. It's called Crochet Style by Jennifer Doherty. That's Dougherty. It's crochet style, but it's hats and sporty accessories, it says. It's hats mainly, and fingerless mittens and things like that. It arrived just as Sue was leaving the other day, so she had a quick look at it, but she had to go because she was picking up the kids from school. What I like about it, it covers, I hope you can see this, covers all sizes, like, you know, from little babies up to, and each pattern does the same thing. It tells you, you know, from newborn up to whatever sizes. It doesn't with the fingerless mittens, of course, because a baby wouldn't want those, would they? Yeah, this is called Trendy and Urban. I think that's rather nice. Hope you can see it, I hope I'm not. If I put it too near the camera like that, I think I sort of block out the light. I'm not sure. I did on 1 or 2 of the others. That one's called the Chunky Herringbone Slouch. And it tells you the sizes. It's baby, toddler and child, teen and adult, and large adult. I presume that's a man with a big head or a lady with a lot of hair. I think this is the, no, it's not the same one, is it? Oh, this is the Chunky Kylie Slouch, which again is a very nice pattern. I mean, Sue liked this book. She just had a quick flick. She's got to have a proper look at it when she comes next time, because she was in a bit of a rush. This is the Marietta Scarf or Cowl. I presume it means you can either sew it together or leave it singly. And what have we got next? Oh, that's the Morgan Scarf or Cowl. I hope you can see it because it's rather a dark maroon. But if you're wanting to make accessories, this is a really nice book. What's that one called? The Polar Vortex Beanie. that one, shown on a child. I mean, a lot of these pages go on because with them being in every size, it shows you every size. And that's the Polar Vortex beanie on a lady with mittens to match. I was hoping to get a lot of hats done for this Christmas, but as usual, you know, I always leave things too late. Always do. That's the Polar Vortex fingerless gloves. A lot of these like spread over quite a lot of pages. Oh, and you've got the boot cuffs that match the Polar Vortex, so you can make the whole set, really. That would be a nice gift, wouldn't it, the whole set? You know, fingerless mitts, a hat, and boot cuffs. It'd be a lovely set. Oh, and you could make a cowl as well. That would be superb. Christmas present for someone. Powerpuff Slouch. That looks like it's got my dreaded puff stitch. I don't know whether it's the way I hold the yarn or what I do, but I always manage to get my hook caught up in the loops. And that comes with matching boots cuffs as well. But it's nice that everything in this book seems to have like a set. This one's called Casual and Sporty. It's a nice one. Let's see if it's got anything else on. He doesn't look very happy to be wearing his arrowhead hat, does he? Perhaps he's trying to look mean and moody. I've had enough of mean and moody men. It'll last me a lifetime, trust me. That's the Aspen beanie. There are so many nice ones in here. I'd be stuck for choice, to be honest with you. Which one's the nicest one? This is Cascading Ridges beanie. Oh, he's not looking quite so moody on that one, is he? Perhaps he likes that hat better than the one he was wearing down the few pages away. These are not just for guys, these are all sizes coming, these. You can get the child, you get everything. Cascading Ridges, you also get the fingerless gloves to match. Can't remember how much the book was. I think it was about £15, maybe £12, I don't know. But it's a good book. And that's the boot cuffs. I mean, I'm not saying they'll get done this year. Those are a little bit thick for me. But if I lived in snow, maybe they wouldn't be. They're called Charisma mittens. And they're done in... Doesn't say. Doesn't say what they're in. Looks like super chunky to me. It must tell you somewhere, but I can't see it. But it looks like super chunky. Gridlock beanie. Oh yeah, that's the one we saw before that I said looked rather nice. I think it was in cream further forward. I like hats with texture. I need texture. I can't wear flat hats. You know when you do a stocking stitch knitted hat and it's just flat to your head, I need some oomph with it. Oh, he looks quite happy wearing that. A reversible harlequin beanie. Unless it's a different pattern on the other side, what's the point of it being reversible? Because you wouldn't want to put a dirty hat like and turn it inside out and put the dirty bit next to your head, would you? Nope. As you say, there's pages and pages of instructions because they're all kind of the same book, same hat. Spiral herringbone beanie. Lots of patterns you do on beanies spiral on their own, don't they? Well, I find that they do. That's there we are, children's. Texture weave texture weave beanie. That again comes in all sizes. Most of these come like from newborn, really, up to an adult, up to a male. Oh, that's making it into an ear warmer. I just don't suit ear warmers. I don't know why. I always look like I've got a bandage around my head. You know, a bit of, what's it called, Sylvester Stallone's mother going on. Thick texture weave, mittens or fingerless gloves, so you've got a choice of what you make with those. Again, they look a bit chunky to me. Now, I love the colours on that one. It says classic and timeless. I don't know what the yarn is, but it looks very nice, doesn't it? I'm not usually a pastel colour person, but I like that. It's just nice and subtle, isn't it? That's the Aurora ear warmer. It's got a little bit of a big bow on it, or you can do it with just a loop across. That's a basket weave flapper newsboy, so it'll have a little peak on that. So that one again goes from 0 to 3 months right up to a male. Oh, how-tos, how-tos, how-tos. Chunky bow ear warmer. There it goes again. I don't know whether it's the same one as the other one we saw before. I haven't really read it all that much. Then you've got the chunky diagonal weave pom-pom slouch. It's kind of like a bonnet, that one, really, isn't it? There's the how-tos, how to do cabling. Oops. Losing my way here. Chunky texture weave ear flap hat. I must admit, if I didn't look such a ducking one, I do like an ear flap hat, because they stay where they're supposed to stay. Ah, that's the Nordic beanie. I do love that yarn. Well, it doesn't tell you anywhere the yarn is. I have to put my glasses on, my bins. I don't know why we call them a bins, but the bins. It says work with a super bulky yarn and a large hook. This beanie is incredibly fast to make. Why does it not tell me what the yarn is? It does not say what yarn it is. No, it just says use super bulky number 6 yarn. Maybe it tells you at the back of the book. I'll have a look later. This is the Ridgeline ear warmer. Again, that's super bulky yarn and a number N hook, or 9mm if you're in England. Or Scotland or Ireland or Wales. That's the Summit cowl. So, oops, I think we're running out of pages now. Super chunky cabled ear warmer. I don't think you can see much of the pattern there if I show you that. Maybe I could wear that one because it's got more texture sticking up in the air. Twisted cabled ear warmers. That's the end of it, I think. It's just another picture of some children wearing hats. I'm just trying to say, look if it tells me any of the yarns that have been used. No, it doesn't. It does not say. I usually give her kind of a thing about whose yarn it is, but they haven't. No, not even at the back, it doesn't tell you. No, it doesn't say whose yarns they've used. So I'm afraid you would have to guess or do your tension squares. Introduction. No, no, doesn't say. No, it just says this book is dedicated to my grandmothers, Betty Sampson and Dodie Wilson, who taught me how to crochet and read patterns. Thank you for your patience and devotion while passing on your skills and talent. So she's Jennifer Doherty, founder and owner of Crochet by Jennifer. So I can't help you as to what yarn it's been done in, but I know it's quite a good book. I got it from, in the US it says it's $21.99. I didn't pay that for it though, because I ordered it on pre-order off Amazon. As I say, I am not sponsored at all by these. I have to pay for these like everybody else. I don't get any to review. What you get is my honest opinion, because I paid for it out of my own purse, yeah. Which, sometimes is a bit of a eek, because when I ordered it in August, of course, I didn't realise it would come now, just before Christmas. Excuse me for slurping, but I needed that. What did I do this morning? I got up early because Gigi was coming about 7:45, and then I'm afraid I went back to bed because I was so tired. I just couldn't stay awake. So I don't know what Gigi did. He woke me up by barking, but I know not what. He's been very, very quiet this week because, the two girls are not here. So he's probably just being Gigi, but I've got so used to him running around and being naughty. So it's obviously he competes with the girls or whatever he does. Because when they're not here, he's just so quiet, and I've actually been able to do a little bit of whatever. But not as much, because I went back to bed this morning and I didn't get up till 10:30. I was so tired. I get that way, I'll do about 4 days and then it just gets the better of me and I just can't stay awake. I mean, the other night when I was trying to unpick my crochet, when I went wrong up to stitch and it went down 4 rows, and I was like literally just going like, and I couldn't, and I thought, I couldn't watch videos, couldn't watch anything. Luckily they were on YouTube because I'd wake up as it went off, So I'd start again from where I'd fallen asleep, and then I'd gone to sleep again before the end of the video. So it took me like 3 or 4 goes before I actually watched a video all the way through. And then really, because I was so tired, I couldn't remember what I watched. I'm really enjoying watching these Vlogmas things, I think it's Beautiful Things he's doing one, and Inside Number 23 with Katie, she's doing one. I can't remember who else is doing a Vlogmas. I couldn't commit myself to doing that. My life is not that exciting. And I don't go out that much to show you things. Oh, look at this, where I've been today. Oh, look at that. It'll be, oh, look at me, I'm going up to the post office again. I did go into the food hall, into the Marks and Spencer's food hall. But they didn't have many reductions. Sometimes they do if you go in about 4-ish, 4:30. Sometimes you get some good reductions, but I didn't. And I was very good. I didn't buy any biscuits or anything. I just bought a cake for when Sue comes next week. But I stayed away from the bickies and I stayed away from everything. So I've not got much to say to you today, except I'm still trying to catch up with videos. I'm still trying to get this. I haven't been on Facebook at all today. I I get sidetracked when I go onto things like Etsy and Facebook and Pinterest. I can't go on Pinterest at the moment because I haven't got the time. And Ravelry and things like that. And the day just goes away from me, and I've got lots of things I've got to do. I've got to make the bed for when the family comes back. Make my own bed because I stripped all the bedding off it. Otherwise I'll be getting in bed with no bedding on it again. I just climbed on top of the bed the other night and put my covers around me and my dressing gown around me and fell asleep. I was so tired. I really don't know why I am so tired. Well, I do in a way because I suffer from, I think I told you, SADs, and it's been so dreary. It started off very promising at the beginning of the week, and it was nice and sort of bright and light, and I felt okay. And then it got to, I think it was Wednesday, and it started to go dull and dark. And today it was almost, you had to have the light on all day. And when I have to, pull the curtains to, draw the curtains and put the, the big light on, I don't know, it makes the night seem so long. And then Gigi's not been going home early, he's been going home very late. So I've not been able to get much done, I'm afraid, this week. Oh well, it's only Christmas. I've not done anything yet. I've got these to finish off. I've got an order, although she's not going to get it before Christmas. There's just no way. No way I can do it. Because I've got a dolly to do, make for Abby, and some finger puppets to make for Joe. I've got this cardigan and my other niece's cardigan, and something else to do for my sister-in-law. I don't make anything for my son's wife or her family. They're not that kind of people. They don't like knitted things or anything, crochet things. So I stopped making for them. I only make for people who appreciate them. Yeah. But I was watching Beautiful Things, and she'd been making these, project bags, and everybody's going, oh, put them on your webpage, put them on your webpage. And she said she's put them all on in sets and things, and none of them are sold. I thought, well, I know the feeling, really. People say, oh, that's beautiful, oh, that's gorgeous. You got to put it on Etsy, it's beautiful. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe somebody likes it. Somebody will buy it. No, they don't. I am just baffled. And as, I think she's called Claire, I'm not sure. As she says beautiful things, I am open to suggestions. Please tell me why. Do I pick the wrong colours? Do I pick the wrong styles? What is wrong? Because I don't know what I do. People seem to like my crocheting. Maybe I should have more faith in my crocheting and price things up to what I would like to charge, instead of pricing things down to what I think people could afford. Maybe they think they're not good enough because they're priced lower. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the exchange rate is rubbish at the moment, isn't it? So, when I'm charging like £30 for something here, which, believe me, I'm making no profit on, because I use quite decent yarn. By the time it's converted into dollars, especially Canadian dollars, it's just out of this world. I mean, I've just posted a baby's cardigan off today, and I think I put £10 for the postage, and it actually cost me £10.75 or something. So I'm not making anything on postage at all. I don't even make the packaging because I have to buy the bags to put them in and out. So they're just by the by, because I can't charge for them as well, because I'm already suffering with the postage, because you feel awful putting sort of £12 for the postage when the whole thing's cost £10 to buy, because the postage is more than what I've just crocheted. But that's the way it is, and they're talking about putting it up even more. It's really crippling, people who are trying to, earn a few bob. It's the same with most crafters. I mean, even posting things in the UK is expensive now. Everything is so dear. I'm having a whinge. I'm having a moan. It's true wherever you are. I'm sure it's the same in the US that the postage is too expensive. I believe you can buy a package in the US and post it for a certain amount of money, you know, which will be okay. But here they charge you by the weight, the size, whether it can go through a letterbox. They've got all these rules. I think they make it up as they go along, you know. I can go one day and post something and it can cost me £7.50 and I think that's fine. And then I can go the day after and it'll cost me £10 and I'm thinking, what? What is going on? You know, it's the same weight, it's the same thing. It's the second one of the same thing. Anyway, I'm having a whinge and it's 10 to 12 now, so I'm going to be going. But first of all, I'm going to turn off the main light and let you see my little twinkling flowers because they look so pretty. So, oops, I'll turn that away so it doesn't dazzle you. I'm sorry if you're going to get dizzy in a minute, but never mind. Let me just turn you around. There you are. You can see my flowers now, but I'm going to turn off the lights. Look, you can see them all changing colour. Isn't that pretty? We get yellow, we get twinkling, we get a bit of blue. Then it goes to the orange again, back to yellow. Anyway, with that, I will leave you looking at my lovely flowers because I love to watch them. Still haven't got the tree up. Maybe I'll ask my niece when she comes on Saturday. She said she'd come down because the big scary dogs are not here. So I'll get her to reach the tree down and put it, well, then I can put it up. So I'll just say goodbye because it's almost bedtime for me. So enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.